Hey all you lore keepers out there, welcome back to Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door remake on the Nintendo Switch. Last time we started our adventure here in Rogueport, and today we are going to continue said adventure and try to find where Peach went off to. What do you gotta say? You look like you don't know nothing, so I'll teach you something. How about that? If you press R, you can check your current HP. I can't believe you didn't know that. If you have low HP, you ought to go rest in the inn so you can recover. Use your head. Okay, I mean, thanks. That guy's a local Goomba. He'll give you advice and stuff, so he's okay. His tips totally might come in handy, so you ought to talk to him as often as possible. Alright. Good to know. Professor Frankly, actually, I think a guy by that name lives on over by the east side. Just go east from here. As you enter town from the harbor, just hang a right. So, what about him? Did this guy steal something important from you, or what? No. That's Lazy Dugan. That's a great name. He hunts shady jobs that he expects to pay well. I bet he's never done an honest day's work in his life. What a piece of work. Well, before we do anything else, let's see if this is still intact here. Oh, it definitely is. Freeze! You two, not another step. Don't come this way. Some complete jerk just bumped into me and made me lose a contact lens. I'm looking for it right now, so don't you dare move. You hear me? Whatever you do, do not move an inch. Not an inch, you hear? Well, try as you might, there's nothing we can do except move. Squitch. Ah, idiot, you stepped on it, my poor contact lens. I told you not to move, don't your stupid ears work? What were you thinking? This is your fault, now I have to buy a new contact lens, but you're gonna pay for it. Compensate me, Mr. Clumsy. No. Fine, if that's your plan, then here's mine, you oaf. I'm gonna block the gate to the west side until you bring me a new contact lens. No, look, I'm not letting you into the west part of town until you buy me a new lens. Sorry, but end of story, I can't cook anything without my contact lenses in. Ah, my rage is so high right now I could cook you with it. No. That's Zesty, a super skilled toad chef. With the right ingredients, she can make anything. She's like a kitchen magician. I am like a total klutz in the kitchen, so I really respect a chef's touch. Cool. Well, let's go into the item shop and see if they got a contact lens. Welcome. Yes, welcome to the Toad Bros Bazaar. Yeah? What's that? You want a contact lens, you say? Wait just a moment. Oh my gosh, those are mustaches. I always thought on the GameCube version they just had their mouths wide open. My mind has just been blown. Gee, fella, I'm sorry, but we don't have any in stock right now. Tough luck, I know. I can special order one right away for you, but it'll take a while. Check back soon, okay? Because, in the original game, their mustaches were just pitch black, and they didn't have, little notches there. So I always thought they just had their mouths wide open. Oh my gosh, who's that Koopa? He looks cool. Graffiti corner. So if you read behind this sign, you can actually get, different dialogue here as well. I just saw the most beautiful, elegant princess in Rogueport. I think I'm smitten. Podley's best customer. No idea who that is. Let's just continue on our way to the east side of Rogueport here. Oops, pardon me, sucker. Hey, what's your beef, pal? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Guy bumps into you and just runs off like that. Unbelievable. Some people are so rude. He also stole 50 of our coins, and they're not going to mention that. Interesting. In the original, they're like, you gotta be more careful, Mario. I wonder if we can still find them. Let's go and find out. If we go back here... Oh wow, it actually has to load. Interesting. Didn't have to do that before. Oops. Fancy meeting you here. You're pretty dang persistent, buddy. What a pain. Fine, okay, you got me. I'll give you your coins back. Here. We got him back. Don't ever let me catch you doing that again. Oh! Actually, there's something back here, too. Star piece! Level piece of a star. Those things' use will become apparent much later. Not much later, but later on. Anyway, I didn't know we could destroy the cockroaches like that. That's funny. That's a new one for me. I wonder if they added that into this version, because I don't remember that at all. Anyway, continuing to the east side. What do you guys say, bro? Hey, you big old rube. It ain't smart talking to people you don't know. You never know when a guy might go wild and attack. Be careful. Live longer. That's Goom-Free the Goomba. He looks kind of shady, I guess, but he's cool. People call him a fixer. You know, a guy that can make any problem just go away. Interesting. What do you guys say? Whoa, hold up now. You're an outsider. Past this point is the turf of Ishnael, head of Robos, and it's 10 coins to pass through. You try to pass without paying, and I'm afraid I'll have to whip you but good. Whip you but good. That... Now, okay. You can pay him 10 coins, or you can say, I can take you, and then he's actually kind of like a mini-boss. We're not ready for that yet. Not even close. It's really simple. If you don't pay, you don't pass. It's technically possible to beat him right now, but he's actually a pretty tough fight. Oh, hi. There you are, Professor Frankly.
Huh? Who's there? Who wants me? Yes, you now, wait for it just a moment. Don't tell me now. Silence, I'll get it right. It's not Goombriel. It's not Eliza Goom. I've got it. You're Goombella, aren't you? You were in my archaeology class last year, am I right?
Wow, yes sir, that's me. I'm Goombella, Junior at You Go Goombas. Okay, I messed that line up, that's fine.
Of course I remember you. Not to toot my horn, but I'm pretty good at remembering. You, though, you stick out in my mind because you were such an exceptional student. And that guy behind you is... Who?
Mario, Professor. He's Mario. You know, the famous one.
Oh, my apologies. I'm such a bookworm. I haven't a clue about what's hip right now. In any case, what sort of errand brings you two all the way to a place like this?
We were hoping you'd be able to tell us about the legendary treasure said to be below Roadport. I thought that if anyone knew anything about it, you would, Professor Frankly.
Of course I knew about it. The reason I came here was to study that very subject. But why do you tykes want to learn about the legendary treasure? You know that most say it's a little more than a fairy tale, don't you?
Archaeologists and historians have to search for truth in fairy tales, though. Me, I believe the legendary treasure truly does exist, and I really want to find it.
Good point and well made. In that case, I'll cooperate with you however I can. First of all, we should start by addressing just what the legendary treasure is. Some say it's an infinitely vast treasure hoard, while others say it's a magical item. Some books say it's actually a monster, while still others claim it's an empty chest. So many different theories. Obviously, it's impossible to divine the truth among them. But all agree on one point. To find the treasure, one must have the crystal stars.
The crystal stars?
To find the treasure of yore, take the 7 crystal stars to the 1,000-year door.
That's how the old saying goes, and with a rhyme that solid, it must be true. Yes, if it rhymes, it's accurate.
Therefore, if you want to find the legendary treasure, you must first collect the 7 crystal stars.
Oh hey, I researched some of the written lore behind the treasure, and it kind of matches that old saying. Hold the magical map aloft before the entrance to the 1,000-year door. Then the stars will light the way that leads to the stones of yesterday. The stones of yesterday? Is that referring to the same crystal stars you mentioned?
It must be, and we're in luck. It seems the 1,000-year door is located somewhere beneath this very town. Yet the critical piece of the puzzle. The magical map is lost. If only we had that map.
But we do have it, Professor. Or, well, not we exactly. Mario has the magical map.
What? Humana, hubbity, 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 oobada, humana, huffana, hoofana. Really? You actually have it? Can I just take a quick look at it, if you don't mind? Astounding! This is it, the real thing! The one and only magical map! He just rips it in half. You son of my hero! You're the great, fantastic, wonderful even. With this map, we can locate the crystal stars just by holding it up in front of the 1,000-year door.
Right on, Professor.
Good golly, what are we doing just sitting here then? Goombella! Mario! Let's take the magical map to the 1,000-year door! Off we must go this instant. I'll lead the way to the sewers underneath the town.
There he goes. The man who was destroying my throat. Wait up!
I bet you didn't know this rotten old thing came off, did you? We can use this pipe to get down under the city streets. Come on, both of you, let's get moving.
Alrighty, but first I have...
Oh wait, hang a second, Mario. Something just occurred to me. I'm fairly certain there are quite a few hoodlums below, so keep your guard up.
Would you two like to practice your action commands before we descend? They're the basics of battle, after all. Nah, I'm good.
Really, a master are you? Maybe you ought to practice them once just to be safe?
Nah, I'm good.
A bold young lad, aren't you? A quick refresher. When your partner attacks, match what's shown on the screen. When guarding, press A in time with your opponent's attack. If you can remember that, you'll be fine. Right, now down we go. Just stand on the pipe and press A to enter.
But first... Squitch. Alright. Stand on the pipe, press A. Here we go. Oh, I've been waiting to hear this music. So, I would like to say that for this game, I have not watched much. I've been trying to avoid a bunch as much as I can, so... Hey, man, what's up? You think it's cool to just waltz your way into our underground? Typical, you surface level snobs are so stuck up. Ooh, I get to see the sun. I like to breathe clean air, ooh. Hey, yeah, come on over here, Scruffy Mustache Man. We're gonna teach you some proper manners. Leave him alone. Can't two academics and a world-famous hero wander the sewers of a port town in peace? If this is your usual greetings to visitors, then you must have learned it here, because it stinks. Ouch, that was cold. What, you're too good for a fight? If you ain't looking to tussle, then stay out of the sewer. Nobody doesn't start a fight with us. Nobody, let's get them. Wow, they took out the line where the Goombas are hitting on Goombella. That's interesting. Can't flee. A Goomba, a spiky Goomba, and a Paragoomba. My, the whole Goomba family tree. Not really, but okay. The only one I should warn you about is that fellow in the middle, the spiky Goomba. See that spike on his head? Well, jump on that and you're the one who would take damage. The Paragoomba's airborne, so your hammer won't reach. You'll have to jump for him. You get what I'm saying? Study your opponent before you choose an attack method. And be ready for those tricky action commands while attacking a block. Now, go, get him. Alright. Oh, that's right, I forgot to tell you something vital. You can press Y to change the order of you to attack. You can attack first if you feel like it, Goombella. Don't forget that. I'll just be over here watching the two of you do your thing from a safe distance, but good luck. So, just like you said, if you press Y, then Goombella can go first, and we're going to use Tattle, because I want to tattle every enemy in the game. Because it's very useful. Perfect. That's a Goomba. Yeah, I'm one of those, in case you hadn't noticed. It says here, Goombas are underlings of underlings. No standout features, no. That's totally rude. Maximum HP is 2, attack power is 1, and their defense is 0. Oh, I kind of get the underling thing. That's fantastic. And there's a stylish command for the hammer there. Block that. And block that. Now I want to, not head bonk, I want to tattle this guy as well. Press A. That's a spiky Goomba, spiky-headed Goomba. What a creative name. Maximum HP is 2, attack is 2, and defense is 0. Guess that spike helps boost his attack compared to the average Goomba. The addition of the spike means you'll hurt your feet if you jump on it. Duh. So this game actually has like properties and stuff like that. It's kind of the same thing with fire enemies. You can't jump on them, you gotta hit them with the hammer. Block that. And let's tattle the last guy here. I believe her stylish command is, yeah, right there. That's a Paragoomba, basically a Goomba with wings. I'm jealous. Maximum HP is 2, attack is 1, and defense is 0. You can't hammer it while it's flying, but rough it up with a jump and it'll totally plummet. If it loses its wings, does it become a regular Goomba for the rest of its life? No one ever talks about this. Huh, interesting. But like she said, we can't use our hammer on it, so we just gotta jump on him, and there he goes. We get 10 star points for that, nice. I love the rearranged music, it's so good. Owie! Bye! And they give us some points too. Ha! Later on, losers. That felt awesome. Are you ready, Mario? There are plenty more where they came from, and they'll have it in for us. When they attack, try to hammer them or jump on them while in the field. Attack successfully and you can perform a first strike when you enter battle. So if an enemy catches sight of you, be sure to thump him as you go into battle. So just like he said, we can get a first strike if we hit the enemy first. Now this is something we actually can't deal with yet, so we'll be back here at some other point. What we want to do is go over here to this moving platform, make our way to this pipe. Forgot how much dialogue this game had. It's fun though, I like it. It's a good time. So we struck first, so we can just knock him out without even having to use up our turn. So I want to use Goobella's head bonk and show that it's literally just like Mario's jump. It's the same thing. She actually becomes a very good party member later on, and she's the only party member who can tattle, so that's also a very helpful thing. Let's strike first here as well. Perfect. And then that guy we have to handle with Mario, so let's do that. Perfect. Easy peasy. Enemies are not that hard in this game. They'll get harder later on, obviously. But early game, they're just trying to teach you how to even play the game, so. Okay. There we go. Got the first strike here. Oh, that enemy actually has an item too, so it's a good thing we knocked him out. Because if they actually use items, then, or if they have an item on them, they can actually use those items. And generally, they use it on their turn, so it's nice that we knocked them out first. Okay, and we're gonna hit this and get our very first item. It's a mushroom. It replenishes 5 HP. You got an item. You can use items to attack enemies and replenish your heart points. Press plus to open the menu, then choose items from your screen to see your items. And he just gave us a flower point as well, which is something that we'll get into later on. We can't actually use those yet. Here we can just knock these down, and we can go down the pipe. Okay, and if you actually go behind this, you get a star piece. I was like, the game's gonna make me a liar, but nope. So our second star piece. And what was that? Get back here, you! Nope, we can't get them. Now these guys, I believe they're called Spinias, I want to say. I believe they have 3 HP actually. So I'm gonna just knock this first one out with Mario right away, and then tattle with Goombella. Also, it's weird that Professor Frankly's not with us anymore. That's a Spinia, a totally weird creature made of thin, papery boards. It certainly looks unique. Nobody knows much about these creatures, actually. Max HP is 3, attack is 1, and defense is 0. Its attacks are super swift, but it should be pretty easy. Just give it a Hya! And he attacks really fast like that. The timing can be a little bit awkward on these guys, but it's not too difficult. There's there's our stylish command with Isabella as well for her jump. You press it right as she's jumping. Then you can do a little spin there. Very fun. I like the stylish commands in this game. I'm glad that they kept them in. Pull these guys out. And boom. Guy has 1 HP. Aw, I was trying to get the super guard. So if you press B, there's something called a super guard. Its timing is a lot stricter than regular guard, but it nullifies all damage and actually injures the opponent if they're physically attacking you. So it's a very, very helpful thing in the game. Here we have a block to smack. Unfold shows us some stairs. Now, when I was a kid, I didn't know that there was a regular guard and a super guard. So I only knew how to super guard. I got really good at it, so I would just nullify all damage every time. It was very fun. Hey, you, can you hear me? You can? That must mean you're the hero of legend. Oh? Only the great hero of legend can hear my voice. Yeah, everyone else, nothing. See, long ago, an evil spirit cast a curse on me, locking me in this chest. It was a real drag. I've been here ever since, waiting a long, long time for the hero to come by. So, yeah, anyway, big guy, what brings a hero like you to a place like this? Mario, what with you? I'm not exactly confident that we can trust this chest. I think it may be best not to mention that we're looking for the crystal stars. Well, drop. I just said it out loud! What's wrong with me? Also, the fact that Frankly can hear him, and he's like supposed to only be heard by the legendary hero, just a little sus. Oh yeah, searching for the crystal stars, are you now? So you really are a hero. Well, you're definitely gonna need my help if you're gonna get those bad boys. So first you should look for the key to this chest, then use it to let me out. Definitely. Not sure how this chest guy would know anything about crystal stars. What do you think we ought to do? Well, I know my vote goes to you finding that key. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. This is what the key looks like, by the way. Come on, being stuck in a box is no picnic. I'm counting on you, great legendary hero. So, just like he said, we don't really have anywhere else to go, so we might as well try to help out. Now, if you saw before, the key was right down here. Those of you with eagle eyes. Just gotta climb back up these steps here. And let's check it. Whoa, 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 you brought the key? Yes! Oh man, I big. Use the black key here. Yes! Thank nothing. Whee! Fools. Yup.
Oh boy, did you fall for it? I burned you. What, you think I was gonna help you? Instead, I'm gonna spread a little of the suffering I've endured in that stupid box.
Oh, God. That voice kills my throat. I can't do that the entire Let's Play, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry, but those are the breaks. I'm gonna cast an evil, terrible curse upon you. Boogly woogly woo, you're cursed. That voice actually destroys my throat. Wee! Enjoy that curse, sucker. You got what you deserved. You want to hear all about the sweet curse I just dropped? Then listen well. From now on, if you press Y in certain areas, it'll turn into a paper airplane. Wee! Trembling yet, suffer the rest of your days under my terrible curse. Wee! Oh, I can't help but chortle. You're doomed. This curse is pretty rough, I guess, so I suppose I owe it to you to explain it. Ready? If you stand on an airplane panel like this one, the floor will start to glow. Yeah, okay, you're on the panel. Now try pressing Y, and then bam, you're a paper airplane. Press Y. Okay. You'll control your tiny paper airplane self by tilting the stick forward and back. The plane will rise if you tilt the stick behind you, and however, if you keep tilting too much, you'll slow down and start to fall back to the ground. Once you start to rise, stop tilting stick. Timing is key. Try it now and suffer total aerodynamic humiliation. So, just like you said, we're actually able to control it now, so that's interesting. And we can nosedive, we can tilt it, and there we go. Whee! When you've had enough airplane shame, press B to deplane and get back to normal. Oh yeah! So be honest, do you fully understand the peril of this curse bestows upon you? Yes, I get it. Oh yeah! Farewell, you foolish fool! Whee! So bad. So, wow. Just wow. What was that guy's beef? Ooh, my demon voice hurts my throat. Anyway, it's just like you said, if we go over here, turn into a paper airplane and fly. Oh wow, it moves a lot faster than it did in the original. Holy crap. That's cool. I like it. Oh my gosh, it's a door of 1,000 years old. Who'd have ever thought? Oh, Mario Compella, look at that! I had to remember his voice.
Is that the 1,000-year door? I can't believe it's real.
It's probably different. It's fine.
So the legends are true. Come, let's move closer.
I believe there's a star piece around here somewhere. It might be on the other side. Let me double check. Maybe not. Okay, I guess not. That's fine. Let's jump on the pedestal here. Oh man, the animation looks so cool still. Professor, what's going on? Cool. The location of a crystal star has been recorded on your magical map. And Mario has learned a special move. You can now use Sweet Treat. Professor, the map. And what was with all those strange lights?
This looks like information related to the location of a crystal star. And that shining light, it looked like as if a mysterious power is given to Mario. Well, one way or another, we should return to my place and study the map closely.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Love it.
Ha, I see.
You understand it, Professor?
Of course I do, and I shall explain. The first thing to know is... this map is truly astounding! Somehow, this map contains radar-like functions. It's showing us the location of a crystal star. It looks like the first crystal star is to be found in a place called Petal Meadows.
Petal Meadows?
Yes, the area is a vast meadow that lies far to the east of Rogueport. To tell you the truth, I've always thought that place was a tad suspicious. The name Petal Meadows did come up from time to time in my research.
Okay, fine, so we'll go there. Does anyone know how to get there or what?
I'm fairly certain that somewhere beneath the city is a pipe to the Petal Meadows. If you could just find that, you'd get there instantly. Pipe travel's efficient. Say, by the way, Mario, I'm curious, how did you get that map anyway?
No idea, it just sold up.
From Princess Peach, really? Her Highness sent this to you, Mario. This Princess Peach, this wouldn't be her, would it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it is her! The princess came to see me the other day. She wanted to learn about the treasure. I told her about the crystal stars and my suspicions about Petal Meadows. It doesn't seem likely, but perhaps she tried to go to Petal Meadows on her own.
You know, Professor, there was another suspicious group asking about the same thing. But I can't imagine Princess Peach getting involved with them. Unless she was kidnapped. Alright, it's settled. Off to Petal Meadows, you two go. If Princess Peach indeed went there, your first priority must be to catch up to her. Collecting the crystal stars is a means to an end, and that end is Princess Peach. As always. Aren't you coming, Professor? No, I'll stay in town and ask around about Princess Peach and that suspicious gang. Besides, I doubt a shriveled old Goomba like me could handle the trials of the road. Of course, if anything happens and you need some advice, come see me, okay? You got it, Professor. Well, Mario, we're off. Give it your best. Now then, allow me to give you both a proper farewell. Now, if you also look at this guy's journal, Professor Frankly's, it kind of looks like the journal from the beginning of the game. It just doesn't have the star on the front, so it kind of implies that he's the one reading the story, which is why I kind of use like an old man voice for it. So just little tiny things like that I think are fun. Ah, Mario, there's something I forgot to mention. Firstly, about that light we saw shining on you. By my reckoning, Mario can now perform what's known as a special move. A special move? Yes, well, stuff like this is better explained by example rather than words. Would you like to try it out? Sure. I guess I'll bite this time. Excellent. In that case, let's give your special move a little test run. I can explain it probably better than you, but it's fine. I love how it folded out. That was so cool. First, take a closer look at your star power gauge. You'll see that your gauge has one power dot. Obviously, that's a single unit of power. So you're sitting on a single dot of star power with me so far. When you have star power available, you can use a special move. Try using Sweet Treat now. It's a special move that will replenish your HP and FP. All the systems full power. Sweet Treat. Repeatedly tilt left stick left to shoot hearts with flowers. Hearts and flowers. There. So just like it says, don't hit the poison mushrooms though, because those give you a headache. Because mushrooms are bad, kids. Remember that. I'm talking to you, Alex. Anyway. And that depleted our star power. And 7 FP, which we can't even use FP yet, so it's fine. Since he used one power dot, the star power gauge is now empty. Even if the gauge empties out, though, you can still charge it up. That's why the audience watching your battles is very important. If you can get the audience excited, you'll build up more star power. Let me show you what I mean, Mario. Goombella, try to attack me, please. Head bonk. So, just like he said, we get star power from that. Nice, see that? You thrilled your audience, so they filled up some of your gauge. So the more audience members we have, the more power we actually get. And then if you use stylish points, you actually get more star power as well. It's very, very helpful. Nice, keep building up that star power. Also, the more exciting your battles are, the more people will come to watch you fight. So now, instead of having 10 party member or crowd members, we have 15. It says that at the bottom. As you can see, that's reflected in the number of the members in this audience. Just like I said. Stick with me, the more people in your audience, the more star power you can get. You can also use the appeal command to get star power. I hope you memorized all of this. Well, that's all I've got. Here ends my scintillating lecture on special moves. That's a word that I don't know. Fine work, Mario. Mario, it's scary out there. Take this with you. You got a Power Smash badge! Powerfully smash a foe. Alliteration. It's called a badge, and it is incredibly helpful. You see, depending on the badges you have equipped, you'll get much more powerful. What's important is knowing what the effects will be when you first equip a badge. Would you like to practice equipping and removing? No, I got this. Are you absolutely sure? This is the last time I'll ask. No, I'm good. I see, then just remember this one part for me. You must equip badges for them to take effect. By the way, you need flower points to use Power Smash move. In battle, you should watch not only your HP, but FP too. Did you get all that? Well, here's hoping you find that pipe in Petal Meadows. You got it, frankly. So, if we go into our menu here, go over to... Oh, the party looks so good. I love that. Go over to badges. We can actually equip Power Smash. We have 3 badge points total, so we have 2 out of 3 remaining. So basically, this is what our FP is used for, the flower points. So Power Smash takes 2 FP, I believe, but anyway. Who are you? You are new. Hey there, kid. You got a minute to learn what it means to fight, like a fight with your whole heart? I can see you're brimming with potential, kid, but there's a heap of stuff you don't know about a fight. Stylish moves, hitting it big, there's a whole list. Feel free to hit me if you ever got a question, friendo. Who am I? Do you really want to know? There's some who call me the Battle Master, and I don't stop them, but I could with fighting. Anywho, I got a great life. Traveling, training, some third thing. If you see me around, give me a holler. That's a new character. Anyway, that is it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it as always, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one.